Uh, I'm sorry. I was recording something. It shouldn't like. So annoying. It shouldn't like. I can see on the OBS. It gives me my little green thing. It shouldn't do that if you can't hear me. It's not actually going through. Or sorry. Yeah, Ace on the Moonlight for Android. I would have to figure out what I have to change for Android, but yeah, it's possible because it's in Unity. Yeah, I understand that. Dynano OG. Um, I have not watched the Awesome Sauce video. I typically don't watch that channel. Let me see what you're talking about here. It's a Melee channel, so I typically ignore it. That sounded mean. I don't really care that much about Melee too much. Don't know, Charlie. Are you gonna be like that guy who married Miku? Okay, let me see. Actually, let me check. Can Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, this is the Melee community. This is how they are. I'm gonna be real honest with you. There's a way to release it for Android. I would just have to figure out what I have to change. It's possible. It's because it's made in Unity. Ace on the Moonlight is made in Unity. They make it a little bit easier to release on Android. But like I said, the game isn't even finished. You know, there's still like two characters and like three stages have to make. He is a Melee channel, but I think it is a mistake if you don't watch some stuff from the community. I no, I do watch it. Like I know a lot about the community. It's just that's why I can say this stuff. Like they're like this. I used to watch Awesome Sauce quite a bit. It's actually where most like a lot of the I don't know if it's this channel. Let me check if it's this channel. There is a lot of information on Smash in general. It's like very highly technical information on hitboxes and how the collision works in Smash and the ECBs and stuff. And it's from the Melee community. Um, I don't know if it's this channel, but there's like a lot of the stuff that I actually do know about that I put in my game. Um, it does come from a lot of these from Melee information. That's why I have to I have to look at Melee information and like kind of translate it based on what I know about like Brawl and other stuff. So like I do look at it, but it just is kind of like it's this community. Um, just a few things because criticism and praise will be very relevant for your platform. But it's true. But I think one of the things I have an advantage with is that I really not a fan of Melee and I'm not trying to recreate it. If anything, I'm trying to get away from it. Um, Diana OG. Uh, I understand about Bruno Playhard, but like you gotta stop spamming that, man. You spam that over every single one of the socials, and I understand. I understand that like I should talk to Bruno Playhard. I'll look into it. but like, please, you don't need to spam that everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this video right now, so I'll have it in the background while I paint and stuff. So I appreciate that you showed him, by the way. We need an awesome sauce level guy for competitive Brawl, but I think you are far more likely to get melee or all comparisons than Brawl. I mean, in general, competitive Brawl, like I said, Brawl is just too close to ult to be like. At that point, you're like really, really niche. Like melee is so different from all the other Smash games afterwards. Um, so that there's be a lot of unique stuff in melee. But in if you choose to go with Brawl, a lot of it translates into Ultimate anyway. So like why would you talk about Brawl specifically in these like super niche stuff? Like if I talk about the buffer system, I would have to go pretty in depth before like it becomes exceptionally different than Ultimates. So is it possible to release a manga or anime adaptation Ace on the Moonlight? I am actually working on a manga. I forgot that. I don't show that anymore. So, um, here. Hello, Susie Deltarune being pet. Okay, I know Deltarune. I'm working on a comic here. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm working on it. Um, yeah, Brawl is huge, but it's almost invisible in public contest. I mean, like I was saying, it's just like it's a lot of people didn't play competitive Brawl, and like the people who played Ultimate, I think what I hear from them is that they grew up playing Brawl, right? They were kids when Brawl came out, and then they are now playing Ultimate. How will I distribute the comic for Autumn in the end? Man, I have so little idea. Maybe the website. I can only put it on Twitter and social media because there's like nudity in it. They weren't even born when Brawl came out. Oh, weren't they? So when did Ultimate come out? Smash Ultimate. What year? What year was this? 2018. Oh my god, that is not at all. Oh, that's only like 10. Is that 10 years after Brawl? Brawl came out 2009, 2008. It's only around 10 years. Yeah, so, I appreciate you like my character, Dynanogy. Nano OG. Yeah, Brawl is a decade before. Yeah, no, that could be like, they'd be like, maybe like 10 when Brawl came out, and then 20 when Ult came out. So they'd be like for me, I was it was 1998 when Smash 64 came out, I think, around that time. And then 2009, right? That was it 10 years later? Was Brawl when I was in college. I'll work on an Android version for Ace Under the Moonlight. The problem is that I would have to finish Aces Under the Moonlight first. That's a big problem. Because otherwise I would have to keep up with two versions of the game instead of just porting one version. I think 10 years to console generations is a bigger gap than you suggest. They may not even had a Wii. We are Nintendo, not to own Wii U's. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. But it just does. It is the fact that, like, ultimately, it is the fact that Brawl is just too similar to 4 and Ultimate. Like the Smash, like Brawl is what Smash became. Like it's like really close. Ult and 4 are really close to Brawl, and Melee is just a different game. So if you want to play, if you don't like Brawl, you're probably not gonna like 4 and Ult, but you might like Melee because it's a different game. Fundamentally, it's a different game. Will there be more male femboy characters? In Ace Under the Moonlight, no. There's 2 more girls in the works. I don't know about the platform fighter. Maybe. The platform fighter is definitely less anime, but I mean, maybe I don't know. It's a lot more gloomy, I think. So I don't know about maybe I might find a way to stick it in there. I think it isn't just mechanics, but also social media was time. Brawl came out when Twitch was new, but by the time streaming cut on the scene, we were all in Smash 4 and Melee. Right. Yeah, they revived Melee when Brawl died. Melee was being revived online, and then Smash 4 came out, which that timing really made it pop. So I should say the online discourse and the online Melee community is like this. I shouldn't say the entire Melee community is like this. Um, but yeah, definitely the timing for streaming, the streaming explosion was like right after Brawl died for Smash 4. I remember when we were playing Brawl, they did like a hack to first of all make replays longer than 3 minutes. Turns out that there was no reason for that, and we would auto record, like it would be forced recording of every replay. So they would take those and upload them. Now you can just kind of stream everything. So even Smash 64 does better than Brawl in media presence, even if it's only Smash 64 combo contest. But I do think that's again like Smash 64 is so wildly different. Like even to the point like the look of Brawl, the characters in Smash Ultimate, like they're based on their Brawl look and the Brawl animations even. So it's like not even from a cursory glance can you say, wow, that's totally different. The style of Melee and like the Y2K style of like the Final Destination with the fucking lasers and everything, that's different than the games that came afterwards. And Smash 64 also has like a different look to it. Whereas like Brawl 4 and Ultimate are kind of the Smash art style. Like they really solidified how Smash looked. Like Battlefield looks very similar, only from like Brawl onwards. Whereas like Battlefield and Melee was like this again, this laser show, laser light show, sort of thing. The timing for streaming is also very interesting for other series. DMC4 2008, so it ended up trending more niche. DMC as streamers more localization. Huh. I mean, that's true. I knew about DMC4, so because that was a video game that had. So DMC5 is a media sensation and a meme factory recommend. That's true. You're right. Now the way we talk about video games, and we have all these news YouTubers and streamers. Yeah, there's more flat contrast and visuals between a Brawl to alt. Yeah, but it did help. Like in the end, you can see like Smash 64, very like from a different era, right? The early 3D era, and then Melee Y2K era of its own style. Brawl then also had its own style, but then its style got co-opted and improved and developed in the next games, which didn't happen to Melee or Smash 64. Like there's a lot of little things I think that take away from people talking about Brawl nowadays. Casually even. Like I'm talking casually. Like if you want to play Brawl casually versus Melee casually, like Melee is gonna feel like a completely different game. Uh, Brawl will feel like Alt but worse. It'll feel like Alt but slower. It'll feel like Alt but floatier. It'll feel like Alt but you can trip. Like it's gonna be a very hard to go backwards unless you like already played Brawl. Like I can't combo. Like what am I doing here? I'm using the same attacks that I use in ult, but they just don't combo. Like everything doesn't work out right. Dashes take too long. It's harder to recover. So many things. I still think some little bits in Brawl look better than later games, Sonic in general, and Smash 4 than ult. Jump arcs, Shulk, and Ryu designs. Yeah, I mean you're not like I gonna prefer Brawl like over ult a lot, but I have been talking to you, Die Nano G, Nano OG. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna prefer Brawl over ult for like, especially the controls. Some things like I like some of the designs in Brawl as well. Like I like Fox's design because he's a little more squashed and cartoony. That sort of thing. Um, I mean the controls in Brawl were perfect. They were just completely perfect, and their Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate just ruined them for no reason. Have you played Tekken 4 or Tekken 8? I haven't played either of those, I don't think. I think I played 2 and 3 a long time ago. 5 and 6. And I think that's it. I haven't played 7 right. I'm not really interested in Tekken. That's a big thing. I don't really. I think T4 and T8 make interesting contrasts to the other games. First one makes things which always worked not work. No. First one makes things which always worked out not work. The other makes a lot of things easier, but I'm oversimplifying. They could be considered analogs to Brawl and Ultimate to a small degree. I see. Stop by to say I love your art. Thank you, Jose Perez. I appreciate it. I'm working on the art for the simple of the game. Do you guys play mobile games at all? Actually, do any of you guys play mobile games? I don't really. I have I ever? I'm not sure. Oh no, I did. Let me see. Wait, where's my phone? Oh, there it is. I think I played Mario Kart. Do I have it? No, there was a Mario Kart game on the mobile that I played a little bit of. Um, I played like the free levels of Super Mario Run. I was really sad that they don't um they don't uh they make you pay for extra levels like at the nickel and dime you. I was very sad about that. Mario oh sorry, Mario Run. Did I say Mario Jump? Oh my god. Uh Diana OG did something like I'm telling you, like I like can you hear me or not? I think the because I can hear me on my stream. I forgot the name. Who does Mario? Why does Mario Sonic jump? I was the one who was wrong. Oh, I played Game Dev Story and Minecraft Mobile Edition. Oh, what is Game Dev Story? They're on YouTube. They can okay. Oh. What's your? Have you played any mobile games, Dynana OG? Oh wait, I think you should. You tell me about this one. Huh. Carosoft makes a lot of games like Game Dev Story. Thank you for talking to me. No problem. Just like I said, don't spam things. Try to speculate. A lot of people who watch shorts are likely to have mobile as a primary game system. That's right. You're right. I do have like I think it was like 90%. No, I think it's actually 80% now. People on their phones. People with personal laptops, PCs may be a minority. Same goes for consoles. I mean, okay, so uh, that might be true. It's just that like people might look at mobile for like YouTube, like because they're always on, where people aren't always on for PC. Just in general, people aren't always on their computers like they are for always on their phones. Sure, I'm fine with you showing love for Charlie. It's just like I said, it can cause problems if you start spamming everything over everywhere. But hand up, yeah, that's me. That's yeah. I try to stay off. Oh, you know what? My God. Okay, so like you and me, Last Gogeta are probably old. So so in general, like I don't use my. I really try to stay off my phone. Like when I'm outside. But I remember like I tolerate shorts. Yeah, man. I usually I catch myself like constantly opening and closing Twitter. Like I constantly like just fidget with my phone. So I'll open Twitter, then realize like what the fuck am I doing? Like why am I on Twitter? And I turn it off. And then not like 5 seconds later, I just am back on Twitter. And then again I say, why am I on Twitter? And immediately turn I just do that constantly. I found myself doing that a lot. It was like a fucking sitcom thing. Uh, Uninstall the Hell app. Oh, I have bad news for you. I might be moving even more into Twitter. Um, I might be getting Twitter Premium. I did it a long time ago to see how it worked, and it worked terribly. I might be going back to it now that I have some followers on that, and actually, I'm gonna have to like do it more seriously. I have to become a blue check. Is it possible to add information about the characters? They lack descriptions, like the kind you see on Wikipedia. Not character profiles, right? Yeah, yeah, it's possible. I guess I can put that in the community thing. The problem like I have, so that's possible. I think I can just write quick profiles. Probably wouldn't be too hard at all. Um, the problem I have with Twitter though is that it's really leading into AI now, so I'm not really sure what I can do. I can put out videos of the game that's already like public, so but I don't know what to do about like whips, work in progresses, other art that I put on there. Like it's hard. I'm subscribing to the next circle of hell. That is a great way to put it. That is the most fantastic. You should tweet that. Like if you ever make a terrible decision like that, you should do that. I'm gonna see how it works and see if I can actually get something done this time. Send greetings to Brazil. Hey, Brazil. Hope you like my characters. Brazil is like the thing I hear about the most, like up and coming. You have like, or not, maybe not up and coming. Maybe just like already there, and I'm just not. I'm just now hearing about it. I think the biggest thing I hear about is how popular Goku is, like in South America. And Mexico, stuff like that. Central and South America. One day. Will there be character skins? Charlie Hebdo, man. The King of Samba. Skins is very difficult in a 2D game. I would have to Oh, that's what this is. That's what Samba is. All right. Um, I would have to redraw the character essentially. Every single what's the word? Every single drawing, frame. And what happens is what's the word? Basically, when people do this for 2D games, a lot of what they do is they make a new character. Like I remember in Skullgirls, there's a character called Misfortune, who's like this cat girl, and then there's a character called Robo Fortune, who's like a robotic version. But they traced over some, um, but it's a different character. Like there's a different character, some different animations, some different like attacks and stuff. So it makes a whole new character. I think I only remember one time some guys made a skin in 2D games, and that's in Street Fighter Alpha, where they gave Chun-Li her classic skin. Charlie, he's wearing a carnival skin. Brazil. I mean, I can draw it though. I can just draw that. That's one thing I can do. Yeah, these carnival skins, right? Samba's a dance. Thank you. Thank you, Nana OG. Glad you like my character. Or all my designs. Have you ever played any other Wii games recently or just Brawl? Oof. That is a good question, and I should be playing Mario Galaxy. Oh yeah, I was playing Brawl on the Wii U. I don't think I have. Not recently. It's just been Brawl for a long, long, long time. Maybe I should like play. I can plug up my Wii U now, so I should play those other games. You know, Brawl Star, no, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. I was thinking of going through what's the word? I was thinking of going through Metroid Dread for my first little Let's Play because I've already played it and it doesn't take that long, so I can actually like say things and talk about things throughout before I start playing games I never I never played before. So not like improv. I can put that on the other channel, the Inferno Gaming channel. I'm downloading my Wii saves to my Wii U. Low-key been playing more Wii than Switch or PS5 for a while. The good games, you know? The good games. All the good games are like well known in these older eras, so you can just play all of them. That's a good thing. You know what I really liked on the Wii? I like the I like Metroid Prime Trilogy. I really enjoyed that. I think that was my first experience playing Metroid Prime 1. I think. Maybe. I loved it. Thank you for applying. I want to be your friend. I'm a big fan of yours. Thank you. I appreciate you being a fan. Gotta say chill out a little bit, but I do appreciate it. What games have you been playing on the Wii? I wish I could find Metroid Prime Trilogy for a decent price, but I guess there are other ways to have it boot on my Wii U. Yeah, Dolphin is pretty good. Actually, does Dolphin have? I don't know if it has it. I meant finding WAD files. Oh, but yeah, Dolphin is a good option. One second. Ah. I love your art. It would be absolute cinema if it had Among Us on Moonlight. I gotta get that going. Charlie, is he gay or straight? It's up to you. Charlie's gender and is up for debate. Is up for interpretation. Sorry. Originally, I'll tell you. Originally, he was gay before the game was out. But then I decided to change it to be up for his gender and everything to be up for interpretation. But like I use he because during development for a long time it was supposed to be a guy. It's actually supposed to be a cross dresser. I'm actually writing a video about it. I'm designing how I designed Charlie. I didn't say, but I've been playing unique games like Let's Tap and looking into unique versions like Sonic Unleashed Wii. That's right, they had a Wii version. Oh, you know what? I got Sonic Colors and I didn't play it on the Switch yet. I should do that because I really loved Sonic Generations. When I get through January, I'll be on a big Zelda, Sonic, and One Piece binge. Wow. Charlie, if he's gay, even better. I love him. Oh, you can understand me actually. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know you couldn't understand English. I can't speak Portuguese or any other language. I don't know why I'm saying specifically Portuguese. Um, I can't speak any other language. Up my Urdu. I can understand Urdu. Yeah, my accent's so bad. Aside from my vocabulary, my accent is like nearly impossible to understand. I do like know people who like don't care how like they speak Urdu correctly, but their accent is so like they don't even try to do an accent or like say things um the way normally the properly. They just do say it and they do get the point across and I do understand it. It just like sounds so strange to me. It's like if I just started speaking with just with like a well, Mere Nam Ha Horace. I don't even try. I guess that's not even how you would do it. Mere Nam Horace. Ha. Is that how you would say it? There's probably like 10 ways to say it. I don't know. I appreciate that, Dynana OG. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break. I will be back in 20 minutes, and we will continue from there. So I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, let's just get back in. Oh. Where is this? Let's lock in. Hey. So, I think I talked about this at the beginning, but I don't think you were here. Well, I'm just realizing this it's way too short. That's what's going on. Like, right here. Here to here, she shrinks, and then she shrinks again. And she actually shrinks here and legs down, which means she has to, like, come back up. So here, she has to grow. Like, you see how she moves backwards? But yeah, anyway, I'll fix that. Yeah, she looks a little different now. I was talking about this a little bit before. I'm working on some VFX because, like, again, this game is you see it this level. You don't see it at the zoomed in level. So I've been trying to figure out what to do with the VFX. Actually, I met like a VFX artist at Awa, Anime Week in Atlanta. So I'm gonna show him some stuff. See if he can help me out with this. But I think this is okay. I think a lot. It's got to be like in front of the character, but this looks like a laser. It's a problem. There are a couple things like the couple issues here because the attack hits here, not here. So and there's no like travel. It just goes here and outstretched completely. So the VFX is gonna look a little weird. The VFX in Smash follow the line of the limb. So the problem there is um, this doesn't have like any travel. It just snaps from one position to the next, and then the next frame you're hitting. This is the hit frame. So I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. And because in Smash the VFX that that follow the attack also freeze in hit stop. So I might not do that. Like it depends. I might separate this VFX from the character and just have it keep playing even though the character is in hit stop. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know what effects that will have. But this looks like she's not really kicking. She's just shooting a laser from her leg, and that's doing the hit. So I might turn off that like the bulb at the top. That might be it. The bulb at the top might be the problem. Hey, uh, Nano OG. He's talking about this VFX thing I was doing. Anyway, back to this. Imagine anime. Oh my god, I would have to. The idea of animating that much. I just, I know. Thank you for interacting with me. Sorry for not understanding, but I'm loving listening to you. Sure, thank you for talking. I didn't know you didn't. You didn't understand me. Get Studio Trigger on auto like they did Omega Strikers. I don't even want to think about how much that costs. Oh my god. That'd be great though. I'm sure they would love it. I'm sure they would love having to animate the checkerboard patterns and the bullet belt on Cassandra alone. I guess they would find a way to actually make it viable, instead of what I did. Hey Michael, how you doing? We're working on Radical Red Rider a little more. Let me see. Excuse me. It's impressive who's making the game alone. Looks like Kokuzawa Yusuke, a Japanese manga artist who draws space ethnic, including Seventh Prince. He draws femboy. Does he work on the manga alone? That would be surprising if he doesn't have assistants. But I mean, not that I say those are insane. So, animator, and any manga artist already does insane work. Just Japan's work culture is crazy, and then manga artists like are even like worse. Animator unfriendly designs. Yeah, I assume that Strive is more animation friendly than earlier GG, but perhaps they still need a judgment. The Finboy mention was necessary. I mean, yeah, it's fun. Just imagine this. Imagine this nightmare. Every frame, just this bullet belt. Let's just ignore everything else. Just the bullet belt here. They wouldn't even do all of this. Probably like, they probably wouldn't do all of this like. They'd probably just do this. The design would just look like this. And maybe not even like the maybe that would be all that would happen. I don't even know. This would take forever. But these are part of punk culture, so I'd like I wanted to put them in. Every frame a nightmare. Yeah, but in the end, it looks cool. Actually, I can show you. I can show you a couple things. Um, a lot of these designs, unfortunately, aren't. Um, so if I like move through these designs, oh yeah, oh I loved putting things in shadow. Oh my god, I should have put more things in shadow. Because you don't have to do anything. Like everything's just like the shadows. Like there's nothing in the shadows. Shadows have no detail at all. Normally there'd be line work, but that was way too insane for me. So I didn't put line work on the bullet belts. So they like kind of become these sort of gooey things in the shadow. But oh shit, look at that. Look at that giant mistake I made right here. That should be a patch. Um so the oh look, this mistake again. More mistakes. Like the coloration mistakes. There are a ton of these, by the way. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. If you think he's gay, he's that's fine. It's up to you. Here. Right, there's a lot of mistakes here. I'm assuming you understand Portuguese. That's all right. Sorry if you don't, but like, there's more mistakes right there. You can see what a rush job these sprites were. Um, but this isn't supposed to be purple. It's supposed to be this blue shading. But you can see that it just caused a lot of problems. Doing this stuff alone. At some point, I should go through all of them and look at it. Uh, where is Charlie? We'll show Charlie. Um, Charlie is billions of times more simple. So there he is. Doesn't have, but he still has a lot of these mistakes in him. Like particularly with the face. Um, his face changes like every single frame. Especially this one. This one's just like it's such like it seems like a small thing, but so many problems. This is what happens when you have to draw pretty characters. Every little mistake becomes much worse. But yeah. Thank you. No problem. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Okay. Do you watch any anime? I used to watch one. I think the last anime I watched was Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which is amazing. I don't watch much TV. I don't watch much TV in general. It just goes on for too long. So I'm trying to think if I watched anything else. I think that's it. Like the yeah, TV shows just go on for too long. Yeah, I really liked how Edge Runners Like they was all put out at once, and it was all one story, and it was great. How about you, Michael? Do you watch anything? But a lot of things about Jonas, it's very good, very very good. You should watch it. It's also very short and it flows really well. Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's all out at once. That was a big plus. I take you that you aren't gonna watch all of One Piece. Oh my god, One Piece would be nightmarish for me. But I think at some point in One Piece, you have to accept that it's like a shonen thing, right? It's not meant to have like a singular story that's meant to end. It's like Dragon Ball Z, right? There was never like a end result for Dragon Ball Z. It was just supposed to be a fight, and then another fight, and then another fight with another enemy, and then once that enemy is defeated, you get another enemy. The sagas is how it's kind of done. So, but I don't know if I would like. I you kind of have to accept that. If maybe if I accepted that and just was along for the ride, I would be fine with it. But like I said, like a lot of these things have to get like going for me. I think that's a big thing about like seinen manga. It tends to have a story that's going to end, or it's going to go somewhere at some point. Oh, monster of the week. That's the word. Villain of the week. It's a common structure. I've been on a spree watching martial arts films. Jet Li, Donnie Yen, Uku Uwais. The Raid is crazy good, yeah. I have actually been watching clips of The Raid. I've finally watched like the classics, like Enter the Dragon. That was a very good movie. I can see why like every single fighting game just took Street Fighter just took that plot. Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, I didn't watch it. Like I said, I don't watch it, but like you can't escape it. Like if you're on the internet, everyone loves that. Depends on the standing shown. If they make One Piece amounts of money and last ages and will not let it stop, they will make it go on forever. Yeah, that's right. I guess it doesn't really like. I think JoJo. No, JoJo's considered shonen. I don't know. Some people consider it seinen, and that should. I guess it does end. It does end, and they just write a new one. With new storyline. So Prince already has 2 seasons. The protagonist, muscular femboyish guy. Huh. Let's see. Character is not femboyish. Oh no, sorry, it's not muscular. Very femboyish. Also very young looking. Shonen Seinen, etc. isn't nonsense, but it is basically a nonsense demographic. JoJo had some parts in Shonen magazines, but later parts in Seinen. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I guess they are. They're probably like marketing demographics, not like reality. The translation is awful. Sorry. Oh yeah. Sorry. My Google Translate. Yeah. It's gonna Google Translate. It's not good. But best I can do. I know Shueisha is Shueisha editor, but suspect that a big reason for works moving isn't due to them crossing a line, but trying to create a healthier drawing schedule and trying to fill a magazine lineup. Yeah, so, speaking of like these magazines, how did Shonen Jump get constantly get these like international bestsellers? I think Dragon Ball is in Shonen Jump. The big three: Naruto, One Piece, Bleach were Shonen Jump. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is Shonen Jump. And there was another one I'm missing for somehow. Oh, Demon Slayer. I think that was in Shonen Jump as well. They just keep getting these like generational masterpieces, or like ultra popular at least. I don't understand. What's my favorite femboy? Hmm. My favorite femboy. What is my what is I don't actually know that many femboys, do I? I mean, there's Bridget from Guilty Gear. I guess she's a girl now. Who else? JoJo parts 1 and 6 and part of 7 was Shonen Jump. Most of 7 plus 8 and 9 are Ultra Jump. Oh. Well, that really must have matured in part 7. I think parts 7, 8, and 9 were kind of different. I think after part 6. I think part 8 was like very different. I should reread Bakuman, but I think Jump gets a lot of hits due to a few reasons. And don't forget Dr. Slump and Fist of North Star were in the same magazine at the same time. Death Note was running with Ochikame. Fist of the North Star is shown? Oh my god, it was. I guess, yeah. It was kind of violent, but I guess anime is pretty violent. If you played Jump Superstars, you would know it's shonen Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Yu-Gi-Oh, right? It was Yu-Gi-Oh in Shonen Jump. Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, Shonen Jump. Weekly Shonen Jump. Hey, Elysium. If you play on Twitch, if you I wrote that platform fighter page and definitely need to do more. You find a lot of platform fighters, frankly. I didn't realize there was that many. When he showed me that list goes on for pages. Idol, I'm gonna tag you in the Twitter of mangaka who draws BL manga his son, the character called Tsukasa-san. Tsukasa-kun. He's a boy, very chubby, cute fan, but I would like to meet him. Sure. I'll look into it. He draws several femboy main characters. But like I said, don't spam. Best femboy is Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. Shonen Jump, yeah. I don't know enough about femboys. I am too much of a fraud. Who is this? Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Oh God, what am I saying? Freaking Astolfo. I don't know. Like, thing is, I don't watch anime anymore, so I don't really know the character at all. But I just look. You can look at him. Astolfo is a really good femboy. Oh, who's the? This is a little bit of an older anime. Can't remember the name. Oh my God, it was a guy pretending to be a girl going to an all girls like school for some reason. And the main character was this woman who was attending the same school, but she's like a lesbian, and she finds out his secret that he's actually cross-dressing. And I think he blackmails her into keeping the secret, or does something to make her keep the secret. I can't remember what it's called. I like Charlie too. You know, I did make him. Asafo is in the 0 tier position. Charlie and Lloyd is King Femboy. Maria Holic, that is it. Yes, I don't know if that counts as a femboy, as more like cross-dresser, but Maria Holic, I think I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, I don't know this character from. This is from ReZero, I think. Oh, there was the Oh my God, what was it called? The S one. I've seen like a few episodes of. Oh my God, what's it called? It's the Maid Cafe one where it starts with S and the whole intro is like has like 5 S words. One of those characters is a femboy. Who else? It is Hideri Kanzaki? What's that? The surprise character, yes. Totally forgot the name of this Blend S. Yeah, oh my God, you're right. You got that. Cat, yeah, okay. Blend S, cat face style, right. Okay. Yeah, that one. I know that one. Haku from Naruto. I don't know if that's a fanboy. I guess. Let me see. Very cute. Oh, who's the one from Genshin Impact? Venti? I don't really like Venti that myself. I'm looking at like a list. Envy is not. I would not say he's a femboy. Does have an interesting little in-universe explanation though. For the androgyny. Is there any more? Do I just have completely forgotten all of them? Oh, here's a tier list. People say Link is a femboy, but I think that's only on the internet. What's his name? Griffith? I don't think he's really femboy. Very girly though. Tem Otaritan. Don't know who that is. Let's see. Oh. Who is this character? Huh. Don't know who that is, but cool. Design looks fine. I think we are too deep in the weeds. I've been playing Smash or Zelda and had non-gamers assume Link is a girl. I kind of depends on which Link you're dealing with. A lot of the Smash ones make him look sometimes a lot manlier, especially in Smash 4. There's some subtle coding which makes him an honorary femboy, sure. Link minus a hat is a secret. Okay. Oh, Kaoru. Oh, I know. Okay, I've seen this character. I thought this was a girl. Okay, it was actually a girl. Man, I should read manga. No, I haven't done that in a while either. Excuse me. He is a cute fanboy. When you feel like reading manga, I've got recommendations. Yep. Man. I read and recommend short things, not just One Piece. It's been a while. Like I haven't. I read manga mostly for the art. I don't know if I've read one for the story, especially because my favorite manga artists like made a Tenjo Tenge and Air Gear, which I don't like the stories at all. Um, but the art is amazing, so I typically don't read manga for the stories. And again, just lasts so long, man. What was the last manga I've read? Oh my god, that's even more than the last anime I've watched. It must be some ridiculous thing. I can't remember. Ugh. Ooh. Ugh. Do you have a mall ML that you're okay with sharing at some point? It's like a manga list. I don't have one. I don't have an anime list either. Nah. My anime. I don't have one of these. Man, it would be pathetic. Oh my god, if I made one of these, it'd be so small. It'd be like, ugh. You would immediately know that I'm a fraud just from my anime list. Izumi? Oh, Izumi from Love Stage. Yes, do know a lot of fanboys. Uh, oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I think this is just... this, like, BL thing. My anime list, mine isn't properly updated. I think mostly I watch movies a lot, so anime movies more so than anime series is. I haven't watched the Ghost in the Shell series, but I've watched the Ghost in the Shell movie, the 95 movie. You're on a fraud. You're just too busy making stuff. This is like, but this is a little bit before I was making stuff. And oh my god. Okay, what have I watched? If I go back years ago, I was watching and reading more manga. Haruhi, watched that. Disappearance of Haruhi, that was a movie. I watched that. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, that was a movie. Metropolis 2001, it's a great movie. Red Line, it's a great movie. Ghost in the Shell, it's a great movie. What series have I watched? Evangelion the series and End of Evangelion the movie. Dragon Ball Z. Some of Sailor Moon. Cowboy Bebop. Kill la Kill. Could not sit through Darling in the Franxx. Space Patrol Luluko. I don't know if I've actually finished that. But it was good, what I watched. That was a while ago, though. I assume you'll watch the Awesome... I've been watching the Awesome Sauce thing for a while. It's trying to get through it. Many fanboys want interested in, of course, Charlie and Lloyd and Tsukasa and Mishiro, #1. And so many. Delving into pranks is divisive, but I don't even know why. It must be like Aldnoah Zero or something. Aldnoah Zero. I've heard of that. Oh yeah, that's like. I saw this. I didn't watch this. I don't think. God, it's like so familiar. I'm looking for like a. Oh God. Okay. I've seen these robots, but I don't think I've seen these characters. I don't know. It's kind of. Nah. I just couldn't sit through Darling in the Franxx. It was weird. Even though apparently it gets like. I went back and watched it after like this major twist, but even then I couldn't get through that much. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back at 4:20. Let's go, View 420, blaze it. Oh, I'll be back. All right. 40 minutes left. Let's do this. A lot of... You have given me a lot of femboys. Oh. That was a femboy. Yeah. Yeah. A little boyish, but yeah. Flowers beautiful, thank you. I gotta figure out a few things, but it's coming. It's coming together. Oh, looks like they're releasing Rivals 2 Workshop Beta. That's good. It's very important. Mm. Will there be a carnival background too? I don't know, for Aces? I don't know. Or the platform fighter, maybe. So that could very easily be a thing. All right. I'm so back with the 427 nose. It's 428. You missed. Try again. It says on your thing though, it says 427. So I guess you're right. Right on time. Getting somewhere. Hey, if you want to play Ace Under the Moonlight, it is free on Steam right now. So one second, is what's going on here? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I don't see how much. Not much happening on TikTok. Nah, well. What games are you looking forward to this year? Man, I just want a Mario or a Zelda or a Kirby. That's what I'm looking forward to this year. I really want to see what the next Zelda is. I really, really, really want to see that. It's got a quarter every time you say Autumn is free. Man, if I got a quarter, I might be able to fund the new characters for Ace on the Moonlight. Oh, um, let me see. Kirby fans are always hungry, just like our boy Kirby, who keeps getting stuff, very consistently gets stuff, but um. Let me see. What is the games? What games are actually coming out? But they might. I think Nintendo has their release schedule though already, so they probably won't even announce anything. Do you know Tsukasa Kun from Dangerous Angels? Nope. No, I don't really watch or read BL. Uh, Dangerous Angel. This is not. This is giving me Toilet Bound Hanuko Kun, which is not the character you're talking about, I assume. Um, oh, this one, okay. Do you know any niche games where you play as demons or devils? Not looking for recommendations like DMC. You need to mention anime from 27 Pro, yeah. Yeah, probably that's the only ones I would know. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's very good. Remember that one. Uh, Alright, let's see. Don't know that one. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Nothing in January. It's Dangerous Angel and Dangerous Devil. Oh, okay. The whole title is okay. But I think I see it. Chainsaw Man. I think that's another. That's another shonen manga that I have not watched. Dragon Quest, no. PUBG, no. Neo 3, don't play that. Nope, nope. Romeo is Dead Man. Suda51 has some crazy ideas, so maybe Romeo is Dead Man. Mario Tennis, no. Blaze Blue, no. Yakuza, no. High on Life 2, nope. Nope, nope, not about. Nen Survivor, not Hunter x Hunter, no. No. None of these. I don't really care about Resident Evil. Maybe Marathon? I don't know about Marathon, it looks really good, so I might try it. But I don't really play, like, it looks aesthetically really good, but I don't really play extraction shooters, so we'll see. I am interested though. Don't know. Don't know these. Don't know this. Don't know this. Mouse PI for hire, maybe. That seems interesting. It just seems like simple though, a little simple. I had to check. I generally wasn't sure that Chainsaw Man is in Shonen Jump. Oh, I thought it was. But if it was, it would be another like generational, freaking international hit they have. RE9 will probably have a great mercenary as well. Wait and see. Yeah, I'm just not really just interested in Resident Evil anymore. I mean, I really liked 4, but that was about it. They just went in like a couple different directions. I don't care about. Massive Albion Pragmata. Maybe Pragmata. That seems like fun. I want to see if it actually has any connections to Mega Man. Diablo 4, no. Invincible versus no. Soros, no. 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 Found Blaze Zero, no. Looks like a Souls game. Don't care about GTA. And then there's a bunch of TBA. Let's see. Is Combat X. Avatar, not interested. Beast of Reincarnation, the Game Freak game. I'm just interested because it looks good and it's made by Game Freak, so I want to see if they actually can do something. Big Walk, Black Frost, Blighted, Bloodstain. No. Nope. No. Gears of War, maybe. Maybe. Chainsaw Man isn't Jump, but some chapters on the Shonen Jump app require you to read them on browser Google Play. And I just think it is too extreme. That's lame. So, ugh. Makes no sense. Makes literally no sense. So obsessed with her. There are a few other Shonen Jump series with chapters that cross a line for app stores, but Chainsaw Man feels like it crossed that line every chapter. 20 chapters, yeah. There's tons of blood in that. Blood and guts. Tons of violence in that show. Okay, that no. Halo Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved. I'm not interested in. Not going to get it. I do want to see how it goes because maybe we'll get more Halo, but I'm not interested in playing Halo 1 again. It's actually probably my least favorite Halo game that I've played. Is Halo 1. Reason why reading physical books is peak and absolutely lame. Assuming the physical book isn't censored, which also happens sometimes. I'll tag you in post about manga artists who draw fanboys. I have manga artist friends who would be very happy to meet you. Like your boy character, Charlie. Okay, sure. It isn't the blood and guts which gets App Store's anti-explosive. Oh, I didn't realize there was like... Okay, sure. Sure. See. Silk Song, don't know that. Indiana Jones, Great Circle, no. Killer Bean, that's hilarious. Maybe. I legitimately went to Killer Bean thinking it was the dumbest thing on the planet, but I was actually engrossed. It was not bad. Kingmakers, Kusan, don't know what that is. 2x KO next week. No more tag fighters, please. Oh my god. Last Flag, Long Winter, Lords of Fallen 2, no. Love Eternal, no, don't get. Marvel Tokon, I don't know, maybe. I don't really care about Marvel's Wolverine. Don't know what that was. No, don't know what that was about. Mina the Hollower, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Once Human, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Oh my god, so many of these games. I'm not interested in. South of Midnight, maybe I'll play that. Though it's already out. Killer Bean, yeah, I know, 2020. I've been at TBA, so. Mario Wonder gets some DLC and a Switch 2 version. So maybe. Super Meat by 3D, no, actually not that interested. None of these, man. I don't even know most of these. Maybe the Tomb Raider remake. Maybe. Singing City Tropico, Tomodachi. Yoshi and the Mysterious, but I mean the Yoshi games are really, really simple, so I'm not really interested in them. I haven't been interested in them in a while. Woolly World was too simple. Yoshi, there's a previous one, it's a little too simple as well. Yeah, there's not that many games to be honest. BlazBlue Entropy Effect is out in other places, but apparently good. Okay. That's a 2D fighter, right? 2D side scroller, sorry. You should make a platform fighter tag fighter. Brawl style games are so 2008. I mean, so that was a thing. Originally it started as Brawl 2, but then I just changed it. I think as I just was I thought maybe it was a little too it just felt like too limiting. Like why would I just make Brawl 2? I want to I wanted to just go in that direction because I felt like Smash went in a bit of a different direction. Not into Fire Emblem. Fortune's Weave is soon. I don't know. I played one of the Fire Emblems, and they were like okay. It was Awakening was fine. You know, I did like the story, um, but it wasn't like amazing. And for some reason, like the story just doesn't feel, or like the game doesn't feel very like big and epic. For some reason, I don't know what it was about, or what the deal was with me. It didn't feel like big enough. Oh, Scott Pilgrim EX is good. That's right. Scott Pilgrim EX is coming out. From the first beat 'em up a while ago, years at this point. Alrighty. Hey. Yeah, yeah, I see. I see the character. That was Sukasa. I saw this thing you tagged me in. It felt like Reezy from Chainsaw Man. Wikipedia has a list of oh. Besides that, I'm hoping that more games have demos. I rediscovered something that looked cool in a direct Star Overdrive. I'm probably buying 2 copies in the next few weeks. 2 copies. Whoa. Star Overdrive? What is this? Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. I saw it. Don't know what it's about, but sure. Easy breezy. Yeah. I don't remember. Easy breezy. You should have discontinued games in 2026. Anthem and Genshin are among them. Wait, Genshin is discontinued? I didn't even realize Anthem was still going, honestly. I have to put respect on cooldown. You definitely saw it in the direct, but forgot about it. Yeah, I was too busy in April, so I didn't try the Star Overdrive demo till now. I see. Yeah, I do remember Star Overdrive. I still remember seeing it now. Just Genshin on PS4, I see. Anthem, the finals, Sims Mobile, Vampire the Masquerade, Blood Hunt. The finals is discontinued or shutting down. Uh, oh, the PS4 version will be shut down. Okay. Yeah, I saw you tagged me on Twitter. I see it. I saw it. Don't worry. I don't remember anything about the finals besides it being a nondescript battle royale. I won't miss it, but sad for people who like it. Apparently, it was a really good, like it was like good movement. It looked really good, even though like I never saw how it looked really good. Maybe the rendering was really good. I don't know. I saw Sukasa, uh, Dynanogy. Don't worry about it. I see it. Okay, but I think that's almost done for today. All right. Eight minutes remaining. That's right. Indian game. Just battle royale. Hmm. All right. Let me see. Tomorrow we'll work on rec. I have been working on a little bit off stream, which I really have to do because this character has taken far too long. So right now all that's left is to figure out the VFX. Charlie is around. It's like around 20. I don't really know his birthday. I don't really think about it like that. They're just around college aged. But we'll be working on rec tomorrow. I got like basically we just have to work on the arm and then the VFX and that'll be about it. You can see how choppy it is now though. Even though it's be like 10 times faster in game. So it won't notice it. I'm only joined part way, got a book club to attend. There is for more book clubs that read anime and manga. That's right. Honestly. People should read real stuff. Is that correct? Sure. Yes. I'd figure out the VFX. I'd figure out how it looks in game. A couple things I can do, but we'll see. If you can't specify ages, you can still pick thematic birthdays and also height, weight. Yeah, I think those are like those mean a little more, don't they? I think like in Japan, I think blood type actually means something. I always thought it was weird why they included blood type in those character profiles, but I guess they actually do they like actually do involve like this is what their personality is like, etc., etc. Make sure the weight is absurd like Street Fighter. Oh my god. The ages as well. Or the heights. The heights are absurd in Street Fighter. It's like 7'10" or something. His birthday is February 27th. I really wish his birthday was the same month as mine. It would be a dream. What type is poppy pick as well as 3 sizes? Yeah. I don't really know how to do that either. I guess I would have to make something up, basically. There's probably a way to proportionate it out. So, but I mean, Cassandra would be absolutely absurd. In terms of 3 sizes. The heights are absurd, but you can literally see them. Weight is them making up numbers though, looking at similar bodybuilders, right? Let's me look at Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6. I don't see the website. Yeah. Sagat is gonna be the insane one. 7'5", 306 pounds. What about Elena? She's 6'1". She's actually not that tall. She's just like 6 feet tall. 130 pounds. So she's like thin. Oh my. 5'5", very short. 5'5", 110 pounds. So she's like, how much? Elena was what? 120. So like they're like 6. No, it's only 6 inches. 6-7 inches apart. 20 pounds difference. But the guys are all insane. Oh, Zangief. Let me see what this is. 7 feet, 400 pounds, Zangief. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kuma. He 5'10", 100, then around 200 pounds. All right. I mean, he is made of muscle. 306 pounds of muscle. I'm no extra for someone is. I mean, Zangief is 400 pounds of absolutely insane. What about Dalsim? He can't weigh much. Okay, 5'9" can vary. 100 pounds can vary. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see someone who's like that'd be Ryu. He's like a okay. He's 187 pounds, 5'9". Okay, whatever. But I need like a giant dude. How about Guile? 6 feet, 218 pounds. All right, fine. He's like super muscular. Makes sense. Blanca. 6'4", 200. Okay, sure. Oh, Marisa. 6'8", 269 pounds. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Nope. Either way. Manon is way shorter by measurement than other characters, apparently. Let me see. Manon. It's pretty tall. 5'9", alright. Sure. I don't know how these like these actually translate into the game though. I don't know if like cause she's the same size as Ryu, 5'9". Manon. Ryu is 5'9". I think it would depend. You gotta like stick them next to each other, and then some characters have fighting stances that shorten them, sort of thing. Her posture is atrocious during measurement, apparently. Let's see. Akuma should be like a bit taller than her. Oh yeah, that makes no sense. She's clearly taller than Akuma. Akuma's supposed to be 5'10". I think they probably care a lot more now than back in 1991 about this, but there's still problems. I think it adds soul. Yeah, it's a fun little thing to talk about, I guess. But regardless, I think that'll be the end of it for today. Tomorrow we'll work on Rec. We'll try to get him done so he can work on the next character. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Pokemon did little things, roars, footsteps, size comparison, monster dex entries that helped. Yeah. There are a ton of things. I think like because you also have like the Prima strategy guides would have them too. Would have like just character profiles. I don't even know if they're real. Let me see. For I think for Smash characters they had them. I mean those are RPGs though. RPGs are really live and die on like information. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Ugh. Anyway. Bye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for talking. Dex entries are largely nonsense, but natively in the game, yeah. I mean, there's definitely like, especially like the feats. I think Machamp can level mountains. Yeah, that's pretty insane. I think fighting is an outfit too. We'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, I'll leave. Yeah, I'm heading out. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Thank you for talking. Thank you for being interested in my my games.